I lost a lot of sleep last night, and it's because, frankly, this case makes no sense. In 1999, 3-year-old Jaryd Atadero was out with a group of friends hiking in the Colorado Rockies. As little children do, he wanted to explore, and so he got a bit ahead of the group, about 30 to 50 feet. The last thing the group heard was a loud scream, and then Jaryd vanished. Rescuers launched an exhaustive search of those woods, with hundreds of volunteers, helicopters, and dogs, but nothing was found. It appeared that the dogs briefly got a scent, but it led nowhere. A short time later, a group of fishermen claimed to be the last ones to see Jaryd alive. They said that they were up on a hill fishing, and they looked down and there was moving water. And near that moving water, Jaryd stepped out of the woods, looked up at them briefly, and then slowly back into the woods without saying a word. It took 4 years for any evidence to turn up, and it shouldn't have been found in the first place. You see, there was a group of hikers that loved to challenge themselves, to go off of the regular trail. They loved to go in areas that typically people wouldn't go, places that it was very difficult to reach, or places where they would be the first ones essentially reaching that area. They climbed up a 2,000-foot steep rocky slope, and there they made a shocking discovery. There on the ground were Jaryd's clothes neatly placed. And although 4 years had passed, they were in remarkably good condition. The strangest part was that the shirt was turned inside out, but everything else looked almost new. Unfortunately, next to the clothing, there was part of a cranium and other small bone fragments. Keep in mind, this is 2,000 feet in elevation higher from where this 3-year-old was last seen. Wildlife experts and police have all but ruled out an animal attack. Now, it's a common belief that a bobcat was involved, and I'm not going to pretend to tell you I have the answers in this case, because so far I haven't found any. The coroner did not reach an exact conclusion or cause of death, and to this day in 2025, we don't know exactly what happened to young Jaryd. There is no official explanation as to how a 3-year-old boy could travel such a great distance over nearly impassable terrain alone. So in a case that leaves us with no answers and only questions, we have to ask, how was Jaryd found in the spot where he was? How did he reach that location so far away from where he was last seen? Why were his clothes in such good condition if they had been out in the wilderness for 4 years? And what happened on that mountain in 1999? This case remains open and unresolved. So what do you think really happened?